Hi guys, welcome to Artistic Friday number 4. Woohoo! Okay, Valentine's Day is coming soon, so I'm trying to do all kinds of projects that are for Valentine's Day and stuff so you guys can get some ideas of what to give to your friends or family, whatever. So today we're going to be making these necklaces, which they could be made into a necklace or a keychain or a magnet, just depends on what you want to make them into. If you want to make them into a magnet, you want to get these magnets that are at Walmart. They're really cheap. They're like $3 for a pack of like 18. If you want to make them into a keychain, you're going to need some sort of a keychain. Oh, that looks kind of funny. And you would want some sort of jump ring to put in there so you could hook it to, the heart. If you guys haven't seen one of my last tutorials, I made these Valentine's Day rings. So if you want to look that up, please check out my Valentine's Day ring tutorial. Okay, if you want to make a necklace, like I did, or whatever, you want to get some chain that's at Michael's. It comes in a spool like this. Spool, I don't know how to say it. At Michael's, and it's like $10-11, so you might want to use your 40% off coupon for that. So these are the creations that I made. So far, I'll show you. I made this blue one. Oh, it looks kind of funny. Oh, I'm smiling. Okay, this one I made, which I was going to turn it into a necklace, but I don't know, I might turn it into a keychain, since I have this one a necklace. I have this one, it's a keychain. This one, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I think it's really pretty colors, and I'm smiling again. I made this one, it's pretty odd looking, but this is actually the one that I made in a video, because I was showing you guys how to make it, but my camera died, so I'm redoing this video. I have this pink one, which this one is a mess up. I'll explain why in a minute. And I made this purple one. Okay, so what you do is you get a pegboard like this, which is in shape of a heart. And I'm guessing that you can make the heart any size you want. I just made it the full thing, And you'll want perler beads, or they're known as melta beads or anything like that. You can get them online or at Michael's. I got mine at Michael's for $12, but I used a 40% off, so I got them for like $6 or $7 for the whole entire thing of them. And what you want to do is just put these on the thing, and they just fit like right there. They just fit on there, see? And you want to cover the whole thing however you want the design to look. And so that's basically what I was showing you guys in the other video before I died. So after you do that, you want to get some sort of wax paper and you want to put it on top of your design. And then you want to iron it. And you want to iron it evenly, because if you don't iron it evenly, it will leave marks like this. You see how these are sunk in? These are sunk in more though. And if you look at the front, I took the wax paper off before it's dry, before it's cool. And if you do that, you will make it look like this, which looks horrible. This looks like I burnt a piece out of it. It's just horrible. But I wanted to keep this to show you guys, the mistakes that I make, and that people can make so easily. So after you're done ironing the top part, you wait until it cools completely. You don't want to take it off because it will make those marks. After it's cooled completely, you gently pull the paper off, and then you flip it over, and you put the paper down, and you iron again evenly. Now, there's two methods of ironing that you could do. You can iron where it leaves it looking like they're actually perler beads, or you can iron where you iron so much it looks like it became one thing. It's just ironed so much that it's so flat, it just looks like one thing. So those are two ways to iron it and stuff. Be careful if you iron, because you don't want to burn yourself, obviously, because it's hot. If you need somebody to iron for you, just ask somebody to do it for you. So that's basically it. And after you iron them, you can add a jump ring and a keychain to make it a keychain, which this is the jump ring. I showed you that in one of my first videos on how to do a bow necklace. If you want to do a magnet, you're just going to take the adhesive off the side of the magnet, and you're just going to put it on the back of the thing and just push down. You only need one for these and they hold up. You want to put it on the back side that you don't want shown. I think this is the prettier side that I did, so I put it on the back side. And then if you want to make it a necklace, you just put a little jump ring like this and just put a chain in. And it looks like this. Which some people might think it's really bulky and stuff, so you can make it smaller on your pegboard. It's all up to you and what you think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. I hope you subscribe and stuff. Sorry I couldn't show you, the ironing of it and stuff like that. My camcorder just died and stuff, so that wasn't good. But, yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And probably more than likely next week, for next crafty whatever artistic Friday, I'm going to be making Valentine's Day cards. Let's see. And I'll show you a few of these, just so you know that we're going to make a few of these. And I'll tell you what they're made out of next week. This one. And you can get creative with these as much as you want. And I made this one, which is really cute, a little message. And also, I'll show you guys how to make these awesome bookmarks, too. I bet you can already tell what I made all this stuff out of. But it's basically a recycled craft, so I hope you stay tuned for next week for the next Artistic Friday. So I hope that you guys have a good rest of the day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And if you have any questions or anything, just write them in the down bar, and if you need to subscribe, please subscribe, and I make new videos every Friday and sometimes videos in between. So I'll talk to you guys next week, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. I got these cards that we're gonna be making next week, so stay tuned. Ugh, never mind. I got chain, you're gonna need chain to make this project a necklace. Why do I sing like all the time in my paper? We're gonna be making these awesome heart charms. That sounded like really weird. Like heart, they're not charms. Ugh, they're like Perler Bead thingies.